Hello there, welcome back to RTFM, aka Read the Freaking Manual. I'm Roberto Cruz, and today is episode 7. Episode 7 is where we're continuing on Logix Studio 5000 Emulate Getting Results Guide Manual. So we're going through chapter 7. This is episode 7. We got a match now. And quick recap from previous episode 6, we went through on how to configure the processors, emulated processors mode, changing from program to run. You can set the mode controllers to whatever mode you want to. We checked on single scan, how we can use single scan to debug your application. So make sure you check the link. We're going to leave here a card so you can access the whole playlist as well as the previous video. So stay tuned for future content. We still got a lot to cover on RSLogix Getting Results, guys. We're going through the whole manual, right? And before we dive into the video, please make sure you check us out on Instagram. So at RTF_M. So if you guys got any questions, any ideas on future videos, just make sure you just engage with us on RTFM Instagram page. You can also leave a comment below in the video. It's much appreciated if you can just create a content based on your comments. All right, so let's just, without further ado, let's just dive into this video. So today on episode chapter 7, we are connecting our previous setup where we configured we've got RSLogix designer where we can write the PLC code, and we've got the emulation, so they're both now running. So I've made a few changes so we can link your PLC systems to a HMI SCADA/SCADA system. So we're going to be connecting to the RS Rockwell Automation FactoryTalk View systems. It can either be an SC or ME. For those of you who are not aware of those two systems, so ME stands for Machine Edition. SE stands for Site Edition. So Machine Edition is more like a standalone studio environment, so you can program the standalone HMIs. And the SE is a more powerful tool where you can create a powerful SCADA system. All right. So I'll configure them with Machine Edition today, but don't worry about those two. Those are going to be, we're going to be creating a playlist for those in the future. So if you guys are really interested in the subject, just let us know in the comment, all right? So let's just dive into that. So how we configure our emulated system controller into a FactoryTalk View environment. Let's just switch screens so we can go through this, right? So this is the application that we configured initially. So we have just a start and a stop. So you guys can now see that I've changed. I've just got now a memory, a Boolean, which an internal memory that I set to start, and an internal memory that I set to stop, right? So, and obviously our motor A, which is a tag and aliased to the IO, to the output, to the actual output number 0 here. Okay, so if I toggle that, just for the argument's sake, you guys can see. Look, yeah, the output just comes up. And if I just toggle it again, because this is supposed to be a momentary push button. And obviously if I toggle stop, it will stop the motor, all right? And so these are internal memories. Don't worry about those. This is going to be part of the playlist that we will be creating on RSLogix Designer in the near future. So today we're just going to show how to configure the FactoryTalk View Studio. So we are picking, like I said, we are picking Machine Edition as in for this video. We can also use Site Edition, but this is going to be a whole playlist for those two, right? This is going to be very nice content in the near future. Right, so let's just create a new program. So I'm going to call this RTFM episode 7. And episode 7, so right, we're not going to change the language. So those are the resolutions, obviously based on the various HMIs available from Rockwell. So all the panel view plus family. And I'm just going to leave to 700 and 1000. We don't really care at this stage. So let's just create a new project. So push create, and it'll generate a brand new system for you. Just takes its time, it takes a little while, but it's just building it up, the configuration for you. Here we go. Nearly there. Let's open it up. Let me just, the status bar, just gonna drag that down a little bit so you can see. Don't worry too much about the actual studio. This is going, like I said, this is gonna be a, there'll be a playlist for this in the future. We're definitely gonna be covering this. This is a major topic, if I would say so. Right, here we go, folks. I'm just gonna drag down a little bit so we can see all them windows at once. Okay, so here we go. This is all our projects to RSLogix RTF episode 7 is the name of our project. So you can see the RSLinx Enterprise is already being configured here. I can always delete that, but it's being configured because it reminds from previous applications. So we can always select add new server. We're selecting RSView Enterprise. You can type any description if you want to here. Here we go, RSLinx Enterprise. It comes up with communication setup, so double click on that. Create a new configuration, press finish, and it comes up with this window. I think the way it's going to drag this a bit further in so we can see the whole window. Okay, lovely guys. So in order to add a link to all the links are called shortcuts. So if you wanted to add a new link to that processor there, so we're gonna create RTF device shortcut. We can have RTFM shortcut. Is more than enough, isn't it? All right, shortcut. So in order to accept, so in order to link that, you will select the application. So this is our virtual backplane running on RSLinx Enterprise. So our process is running on slot 2. Select slot 2, and you can see the message down here. Press apply button to assign selected path to this shortcut. So this is a path from RSLinx Enterprise, and we press apply, yes, and here we go. It's all configured now, right? We can check, verify. It tells you here, you know, the new path has been assigned, and close. There is a message here because this is just a local. We're gonna be going through this in the future, right? You can also set a path to the actual runtime. We're not gonna cover that right now, but in the future, just push OK, and we are in business. So let's just create, like, this is not part of the chapter 7 now. This is just an extra. I'm going to show you guys how we can use a HMI, right? So let's just create a new page. So these are the displays, new page. So let's come up with a button here, okay? So objects, push buttons. We're going to pick a momentary push button. You can write down here. Let's just name this start based on this button we've got here in internal memory. So this is start. Capture back color, yeah, there we go, lovely, start. So we copy these and paste, and this is going to be our stop button. All right, so let's just be pretty simple. We're not worried about format right now. So let's just pick a circle. This is a circle, simple circle. So we can animate it. So these are all the features that you can animate. So we're gonna be using color. So let's just use color instead. Here we go. What we are after here is, in order to see our system, just push refresh all folders. Here we go. This is the shortcut. You remember that? We just configured. This is our online items. So you see all our online items. If we select online, see, all those variables are the variables that we've got here in our program. So this is our output, which is configured to be motor A. So we select motor A. Here we go, motor A. This is it. If it's equal to 0, it's gonna be color. It's gonna be filling out with red background. If it's set to 1, it's gonna turn green. So press apply, close, and we can configure our start button as well. So configure connections, select tag. So this is the start button. Push OK, stop. So this we're going to be configuring to stop button, right? Pretty simple stuff. Press OK, save, and check this out, guys. What's going to save this RTFM page 1. OK, boom, all done, right? So what we do, just press a test display. Check this out. So obviously, This is now 0, you know, is now untrue or de-energized or off. We can always use those terminologies, right? So your output, your motor is off at the moment. So if you want to turn the motor on, so we push start, right? Check this out. You see that? So that is because obviously we left this memory here, you know, unlatched. So let's just simulate that as a button, right? So we push start and there we go, lovely. Check these out. So our motor comes up, so it's animating, right? So this is basically simulating a HMI. So we push stop and boom. Our, you know, we just switch off our motors. Let's do it again. So we push start, we flick our motor is now running. It's obviously a simulated motor. We push stop and it's now off. All right, simple stuff. Don't worry too much about FactoryTalk View emulate. So this is going to be covered in the future. So we're going to be creating a brand new playlist for that, right? So thanks for watching, folks. You know, if you do like the content, please do subscribe. Consider subscribing to our channel. Likes are really appreciated, and make sure you ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. So I always say that, always RTFM. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.